We're just talking nicknames, and I think nighttime is a good one. CFFC 131, April 12th, the return. How you feeling, brother?
Feel good. Feel really good. I'm excited for this card. It's absolutely insanely stacked, so I'm excited.
It's a good Atlantic City Cage Fury card, and I want to start. I told you I was going to start with my hardest hitting question, which is talking about last fight. The scorecards didn't go your way, and my question's about the scorecards because it was a close fight. I think it could have gone either way. I scored it for you. A lot of people I talked to there scored it for you. I'm not asking you to harp on the scorecards, but what did you think about that at the end of that?
Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed. I thought I did enough to win, but, you know, you can't leave it in the judges' hands. I licked my wounds, spent about like a week just thinking about it, and I moved on from it, you know. I can't do anything about it now. It's in the past. I just keep my eye on the prize, constantly evolving. You know, I have 2 split decision losses on my record. You know, I'm 5-3. I'm a 5-3 fighter on the books, but I know I'm not. Like, I could easily be 7-1, 8-0. It's just those losses are lessons, and you know, I'm not holding it against anybody, any of the judges or anything. I'm just ready to go out there again, put on a show. Now that split decision loss is over, I kind of like, it's kind of like the pressure's off again, you know. I'm just ready to have fun, do what I do. I told Mr. Haydak that I'd get him 3 finishes, so that's been something I've been like writing down every day is get 3 finishes, you know, and this is finish 1 coming up.
And then Arias said going into the last fight, that was like a 170 title eliminator. Winner was probably going to get the next shot. So do you feel like your stock dropped at all? Do you feel like your stock's right where it was? How do you feel about your stock?
I mean, yeah, it was title eliminator, but, you know, that kid was supposed to fight Kevin Pease, and I think that I kind of exposed him a bit, and, you know, he knows he's not ready for that title fight. I feel like I would have been ready for that title fight if it was presented to me. But it is what it is. You know, I got to move on. I can't harp on it any longer. It's in the past. I'm over it. I'm just going to keep working hard and keep doing what I do. You know, the fans love me.
I love you.
Love you too, man.
Thanks, man.
No, but, you know, these opportunities will keep coming. You know, there's nothing I could do about that. All that. That's in the past, so.
Well, 131, you get to right the wrong, so to speak. And, I mean, training, we're at Dante Rivera, home base. I was lucky enough to come in and train tonight. Thank you guys again. So tell us about camp. I know it's kind of been the usual, but for those who don't know, who are you training with, where you're training?
You know, I obviously got Luke Fernandez, Galante, all on the same card with me. And then I got other younger guys. I got Francis Marshall, my striking coach, Carl Roberson, Dante, Coach Ash. I feel like this camp was a lot more organized. Got a new strength and conditioning coach. I feel a lot stronger. I feel good. I feel really good about this fight. I'm not really worried. Like, I kind of, like, last fight I was kind of worried about, like, winning and losing. This fight I'm not really worried about that, you know? Like, I'm excited. I really am just genuinely excited for this fight.
Well, Armandel Cameron, apologies if I got the pronunciation wrong, taking him on. What are your thoughts on him? What have you seen from him so far?
You know, he's an older guy. He's obviously has had a lot of experience in the cage. He's fought really good guys. I'm not overlooking his record, the 7-5 record. Like, you know, I know he's gonna come ready to take my head off, and, you know, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. So, you know, all respect to him, just like all respect to all my opponents that I always fight. But it's a business. You know, I'm gonna get a knockout this fight. So that's really all I got to say about it is I'm gonna get a knockout.
I want to do a little this or that. Atlantic City, beach, fighting based, those kind of themes. Just because, you know, I'm always in here doing the same interview with you guys. Let's change it up a little bit. So here's 9 rapid fire, this or that. Number 1. I mean, as rapid as can be. It doesn't really matter. No, there's no clock. But Boardwalk Empire or Sopranos?
Sopranos.
You had to think about that. Do you like both of them?
Yeah.
I never seen Boardwalk Empire, so I'll have to. So if you've gambled before, you like slots or board games, like table games?
Blackjack. Easy. That's all I play.
And this fight's at the beach, but are you more of a beach guy or a mountain guy?
Beach.
What about for your next fight? Well, not even next fight, just overall in general, any fight. Do you prefer a knockout or a submission?
Knockout.
If we're at the beach, do you like to be on the beach or more on the boardwalk?
Beach.
This is not AC related, but I'm from Philly. You guys go to NYC often. Which do you prefer?
Ooh, they're both horrible.
Facts. We can just leave it at that if that's cool with you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Fuck the city. Anyways, are you more of a Croc or sandal flip-flop slides kind of guy?
Anything but Crocs.
I take offense to that, but we're moving on. You like to eat lobster or crab more?
Crab.
UFC AC next week. You're also fighting in Atlantic City. And then obviously UFC comes to MSG once a year. So for your UFC debut, would you rather debut at Madison Square Garden or in Atlantic City?
Atlantic City.
I mean, that's kind of your home already.
That's home. That's Jersey. You know, I represent Jersey hard as hell, so.
Jersey, baby. Eric, before I get you out of here, all the fans watching, anything you want to say?
You guys are in for a good one. I feel great. It's going to be a great show. I'm coming for the finish.
We'll leave it at that. Rob, he owes you 3 finishes. Number 1, coming, CFFC 131, April 12th, UFC Fight Pass. Eric Nighttime Nolan. Thank you, brother.